Can we talk about Penix?
Yeah, let's do it.
Absolutely. Michael Penix, I'm picking him up and I'm starting him this week over Tua in
Yeah.
fantasy playoffs.
He's been
Fucking
the
love this guy.
he's been the best quarterback in the Atlanta Falcons quarterback room all season long, and he's finally getting a start here.
He's going to win me 2 fantasy championships in a row.
Yeah, he might go for 350 and 4 against the Giants this week.
Yeah, he's very good. Giants are very bad. Definitely an upgrade for everybody there in Atlanta, in my opinion. This whole situation with Cousins was so mismanaged, it's obnoxious. But he was put in a position to fail, for sure. Penix is very good, though. And this offense, unlike Kirk Cousins, it fits Penix.
Yeah.
Like, this is an offense for Penix. So I expect more downfield shots. Go watch some Penix Dunze highlights from last year just to get yourself all hyped up about him. You have Mahomes and him.
Penix.
I think I'm playing him over Mahomes.
Penix, for sure.
Now, question for you, Zach, because you're playing me. Do you want Josh Allen or Michael Penix?
Josh Allen.
You're still playing Josh Allen, but I really wish we didn't have a trade deadline. If we didn't have a trade deadline, you have Penix.
Yeah.
I was going to say I'd offer anything for him because I would love to trade for Penix and play him this week. I have Lamar, but
I know I
would be better.
I was hoping I had Penix in the Dynasty League where I'm shit because I really want to start him over Caleb Williams, but I do not have him.
That's one I for sure would do. Where do I have Penix currently ranked? After hearing the Costco hot dog thing, I've never been more confident in my life.
Correct.
I had him at 25. I'm not exaggerating when I say he'll probably be 15 to 12.
Yeah, I would say 12 for sure.
Yeah, because I'm picking up and playing him over Tua.
Yeah, I've never been more confident in a quarterback who's never started a game in football than I am right now.
He's a dog. He's so good.
Yep.
He
is. But even like I said, he's going to go for 350 and 4. Jokes aside, like look what just based on the matchup, look what Lamar Jackson did against the Giants last week. He had 305. Even if Penix goes for 225 and 3, that's still an incredible fantasy day.
Well, also, I mean, I think the Falcons do run the ball a ton just to get him comfortable, and that's going to take away a little fantasy value because I think they're going to have success doing that against the Giants because, again, they're very bad. Just preseason, my thoughts, I was on record saying I think Penix is the best rookie quarterback, and I still have that thought after watching them. So you can look at all the performances and stuff and just judge like where my current mindset is on him. Like, I'm hyped on him. I think the matchup is great, but just pure talent alone. Like, do you guys remember what my 2 knocks on him were during the draft process?
He's got like
only 2.
Like 3 torn ACLs.
Yeah, injury is one and healthy, so it doesn't matter. And second is age. Like, in terms of the quarterback prospect, he's 24, so if he plays his full 5-year contract, which he's probably not going to do before getting another deal, like he's almost going to be 30 at that point already, which is insane. But that just means he's ready to go. He's extremely experienced. He's experienced in this exact type of offense, and he has great weapons around him. The Falcons are a perfect situation to succeed.
I was going to say, if you're, uncertain about his abilities, I mean, he has Bijan, he has Algier, he has Drake London, he has Darnell Mooney, he has Ray McLeod. I mean, you can even throw Kyle Pitts in there if you really want to. Like, there's like weapons, playmakers all over. Just get the ball in their hands, and he's going to get points.
He will for sure get Kyle Pitts involved this week.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat Penn State on Indiana before Indiana was worth a damn. So.
True.
Indiana's still not worth a damn.
That's true. But,
I disagree. Beat Notre Dame. Penix over Jane Daniels. I would still roll with the guy who got you there, I think. But
really?
I don't like Jane Daniels, but I would feel so dumb just like picking up a guy and starting him over someone who's been a top 5 quarterback for the majority of the year.
Yeah.
I hate the matchup. In a vacuum, it's close, but I can't do it.
If you start Jaden Daniels over Penix and you lose, whatever. If you start Penix over Jaden Daniels and that's why you lose, you're thinking about that the entire offseason.
But what if you start Penix over Jaden Daniels and you win?
I know. Then you feel so smart.
Then it's like a
Yeah.
blind squirrel finding a nut, though.
No,
You know?
no. Then you hold that over everyone in your fantasy league for years to come. Remember when I picked up Michael Penix in the fantasy playoff semifinals and I won, and it brought me to the championship, and I won with him in the championship? You know how great that's going to sound in 10 years? And everyone's like, oh, fuck you, I remember that. And you can hold that over. That's an incredible thing to do.
Unless Penix
Right, Zach?
becomes good. If Penix sucks, then it's great. But if Penix becomes an all-star quarterback, it's like, well, yeah, no shit, you won with Michael Penix.
And then you're that much smarter that you got him and nobody else did.
So the next week they play each other. So Penix would get to play Washington.
Love it.
I love that too. I'm just saying I would play Jane Daniels, and if you play
you're
next
probably
week
right.
and Penix is fine, then I'm playing Penix at that point. Then whatever. But like we know Atlanta's coming into this game with two things in mind. They can still make the playoffs, so they're trying to win, but they're gonna win this game. Like they just need Penix not to be a disaster, which I don't think he will be, but just because of that, they're gonna put him in a position not to fail, and that means handing the ball off at a minimum 30 times.
Yeah, I get it, but Penix is a fucking dog, man.
He is a dog. Play Penix.
Yeah. Zach,
Damn it.
I know this is NFL, but you beat me in college football championship with Penix putting up 60 points.
I know. It was
Oh,
the
he
best
knows.
feeling in
He
the
tweeted
world.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was so. Him and Dunze were just a cheat code last year.
I think they had 120 in our championship game, like between them.